Hi everyone, today we are going to be drawing to scale. So our question here is 13 feet 8 inches by 17 feet 2 inches. Starting with our first dimension, we're going to be drawing to a scale. Our scale is 1/2 inches equals to 1 foot. So our step 1 is to take our 13 feet and multiply that by our scale 1/2, which gives us 13/2, and we're going to turn that into a mixed fraction of 6 and 1/2. Then our step 2 is to take our 8 inches divided by 12, and that reduces it to 2/3. And then we're going to multiply that by our scale, which is 1/2, which gives us 2/6. So 2/6 is not something that we can draw on our ruler. So it lies between 1/4 and 1/8. Therefore, the closest is 1/4, and that's why we need to do x. So x is going to be over 4. And that is our step 3. So now on to step 4, which is to cross multiply. So 6 times x gives you 6x. 2 times 4 gives you 8. We need to isolate for x. Divide both sides by 6 to do so. And our x is going to be 4/3, which can be reduced, rounded to 1. So now we're on to step 6, which is to add our 6 and 1/2 from before in step 1 right over here. And we're going to add 1/4 to that, which was our x that we just found. So in order to add those two, we need common denominators, which is going to be 4, as you can see in step 7. So we're going to add the numerators, 2 plus 1, which gives us 3/4. And so our final answer for our first dimension is 6 3/4 inches. Now on to our second dimension, which is 17 feet and 2 inches. Same as before, step 1, take our 17 feet, multiply it by 1/2, which gives us 17/2, which can be reduced to a mixed fraction of 8 and 1/2. Now on to step 2, which is to take our 2 inches divided by 12, and we get 1/6 feet, and we're going to multiply that by our scale, which is 1/2 inches, and we get 1/12 inches. Once again, 1/12 is not something that we can draw on our scale. It lies between 1/12. It lies between 1/8 and 1/16. Therefore, our x is going to be over 8, as you can see in step 3. Now on to step 4. So we're going to cross multiply. 12 times x gives you 12x. 8 times 1 gives you 8. And we're going to isolate for x, so we're going to divide both sides by 12. And x equals to 2/3, which is 1. It can be rounded to 1, as you can see in step 5. Now on to step 6. So earlier we found our x, which is 1/8, and we're going to be adding that to 8 and 1/2, which was our reduced mixed fraction from step 1. And when we add those together, we need common denominators to do so. So our common denominator is going to be 8. And so we're going to add the numerators 4 and 1 in step 7, as you can see. And that gives us a final answer of 8 and 5/8 inches, as you can see in step 8. And that is what we're going to be drawing. 6 3/4 inches by 8 and 5/8 inches. So now we're actually going to do the drawing ourselves. So our first thing is to place our ruler onto our paper and draw 6 inches. Easy? Okay, let's keep going. So the next step is to look closely at our ruler and find 3/4 of an inch. And we're going to make a dotted line here, and that dotted line is going to be added to our previous solid line of 6 inches that we draw. So that is our full length right there. Okay? Now we're going to do the same exact steps onto the other side. So the first thing that we did is draw the simple 8 inches, as you can see right there. And then we're going to take our 5/8. So we're going to find that on our ruler. 5/8 is right over here. So from here to here is 5 and 5/8. So when we add that dotted piece to our solid line, we get a total of 8 and 5/8 of an inch. And that is our other side. So when we draw our full drawing, it's going to be looking like this. So we're going to be writing our original dimensions, which were 13 feet 8 inches by 12 feet 17 feet 2 inches. Length, width. There you go. And always remember to include your scale so that we know that 1 foot in real life is half inch on paper. That is our scale. 1/2 inches equals to 1 foot. That is all for our drawing for today. Happy drawing!